Hello everyone and welcome to Learning English Together channel. I'm Anastasia Orshak. Today we're going to talk about one of the topics that I guess is relevant for every English language learner. So, is it actually possible to learn how to speak English and practice speaking it on your own without communicating with anybody? Well, I think that it's definitely possible. So, let's get to the topic. First and foremost, remember that if you want to speak English well, you firstly need to learn how to think in English. Obviously, the way you think impacts on the way you speak. Believe me, if you're able to structure a sentence in English without translating it into your native language, you speak a way faster because you don't waste your time on translating words in your head. Therefore, I highly recommend you to learn to think in English. There are plenty of videos on this topic on YouTube, but if you want to get some pointers from me, let me know in the comments below. The first method is making videos in English. This method is one of the most effective ones, and I've been applying it since I started learning English. So, what should you do to practice this method effectively? First and foremost, pick out a topic of a video. Then, make up a plan of your video. It means that you should write down several things that you want to bring up in your video. And thirdly, just start shooting. And the most crucial part of this method is watching your videos afterwards. In this way, you can find out what grammatical structures get you stuck, what words are hard for you to pronounce. In general, making videos helps you to spot mistakes and work on their reduction. The next method is describing pictures. Find any picture you like in the internet or in a book. Then write down names of all objects you can see in the picture. After that, make up sentences in your head and just describe the image. This method is beneficial because by doing it, you get used to structuring your thoughts in English and also you broaden your vocabulary. Next exercise is asking yourself questions and answering them. You can either look for questions in the net or make up some yourself. For instance, I ask you, how do you celebrate New Year? Your task is to answer the question in the most complete way. On this purpose, you need to use the rule of 5 W's, which I learned from wonderful teacher Tiffany, who talked about this rule a lot, and if you want to know more about it, you definitely should check out her videos. All the links, as usual, in the description box below. So, 5 W's. Who, what, where, when, and of course, why. In your answer, you start with saying I. After that, you mention the way you celebrate New Year, and it's what. After that, you say some words about the place where you celebrate New Year and when you do it. Finally, you need to say why you celebrate New Year in this particular way. Do not forget, the more you practice answering questions in this way, the easier it becomes for you to structure your ideas and express yourself in English completely. And the last but not the least is shadowing technique. When you watch a movie or a video, write down phrases, expressions, the meanings of which you know, but which you have never used in your spoken English. The problem is that you might have a huge vocabulary, but when it comes to speaking, you just get stuck because you're not used to applying words in context. But when English language learners watch movies, they find out that native speakers can speak easily and fast. And you know why? Because they don't use separate words. They almost all the time say phrases. So if you want to structure the way you speak faster, you definitely should apply shadowing technique. I said earlier in my video that it is possible to become good at English on your own. Actually, it took me 2 years to start speaking English properly. But your English will improve a way faster if you have a person to converse with, so you apply English in a real life. And I would like to tell you some words about italki website. On italki, you can find a tutor and book lesson online. Also, here you can learn a huge variety of languages and find a language partner with whom you will be able to learn languages together. My story in a nutshell. I had been striving to find a language partner for 2 years, but I just couldn't make friends with anybody. And the only one chance for me to practice English in real life was to have lessons with a tutor. Now I have one lesson a fortnight and it suits me completely. Lessons are not too expensive and my teacher is just adorable. So if you are struggling to find a language partner, italki is the best option for you. I hope this video was useful for you. What methods do you use to practice your speaking skill? Share them with me and other English language learners in the comments below. If you like this video, please subscribe and push the like button below. Push the like button below. And also I wish you Happy New Year, and I hope that you will accomplish everything in 2020. Thank you very much again, guys, for watching. Bye!